What in the hell was that? Perchance you are curious about the duelist's declared target? It so happens I have identified the weapon in question. The treaty blade is part of an Ishgardian noble's collection. Or was, I should say. Right. The treaty blade is powering it. Yeah, no, what I should say, okay. No, it has not yet been stolen. It has been purchased by an Uldan collector, the wife of a worthy merchant living in Vesper Bay. Suffice it to say, it would be remiss in my duties as a reporter were not to not investigate her. And should the duelist strike whilst I'm present, well, I hope I needn't explain what a golden opportunity that would be. Ingratiating myself to her may prove to be the greatest challenge, though. I'm told she's a difficult woman to please. Fortunately, I am also told that she has a fondness for rare flowers. The sort Tutusi in Camp Drybone sells. You can come along if you'd like. Hello, Tutusi. Here you are, miss. Thank you for your patronage. For the love of money that you killed him. It was you. Have you gone mad? That was an Amalja arrow in his back. I don't even know how to shoot a bow. Amalja don't shoot fleeing unarmed merchants. They capture and temper them. Not that you or your victim make for convincing merchants. If you're going to misrepresent yourself, put some effort into it. Wear gloves, for God's sakes. At least don't wave your hands in front of my face. The calluses on your fingers betray you as a veteran archer. Doubtless you used your skills to great effect 5 years ago, as did your partner. So again, I ask, was it because he took for you your share or your sister? You don't touch a man's skin. He knew that, and yet he... Damn, I thought he did it for the money. You two, he's all yours. Yes, of course. Thanks for the help, Inspector. At least he's competent. But when did investigating crimes become such a popular profession? It's not his job, you know. He just likes doing it. He belongs to one of Ishgard's houses. Some say he's a baron. Not a lot like the buffoon Hildibrand, don't you think? I try not to think about Hildibrand. We should get going. Lady Durilda will not take kindly to wilted flowers. We'll see how far I get into the Hildibrand quest lines. You know, before either my throat gives out or I'm too tired. Durilda. Again, as I told you the last 20 times we came before, if you come looking for work, you are too late. And even if I were in need of additional security, I would not deign to hire a common adventurer. Now remove yourself from my sight before I have you removed. I'd like to see you try. I honestly would like to see you try. Did you really think I could be so easily manipulated? Present the right gifts, speak the magic words, and you would earn my respect. What is more, a flower's beauty is fleeting. I value beauty which transcends the boundaries of time, everlasting, enduring, unchanging. Like mine. Now get out. Forgive us, Lady Durilda. We meant no disrespect. We were afraid that you would not heed our warnings otherwise. A notorious and violent thief is plotting to steal the treaty blade. You fools. I shall come to claim the collector's blade. Yes, I read the mithril eye. I know full well of whom you speak, and it is none of your concern. I have legions of guards at my disposal. Should he try? I will have him seized or worse. And if by some miracle he should succeed, he will not escape my wrath, for I have returned the services of a certain gentleman. Ah, but you may see for yourself, like every piece in my collection, he has been chosen with the utmost care. Now look on my peerless inspector, interlopers, and despair. Oh, crap. Ships that pass in the night, a signal shown in the darkness. The lady cries out for a guardian, and a gentleman must needs oblige. I swear to you here and now, I, Hildibrand, Agent of Enquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, shall neither slumber nor sleep until the fiend who covets the treaty blade is brought to justice. Bling. Good sir, what brings you here? Are you come to pursuit of the duelist as well? Or perchance in pursuit of me? As if I would spend a single gil on an insufferable, incompetent. To be fair, you're not spending a single gil on me. Oh, gentlemen, the chance to investigate such an intriguing case is payment enough. Preemptive declarations of criminal intent are hardly in vogue. Sorry, I'm late, busy solving a murder. Briardine, Consulting Inspector. At your service, milady. Conniving Inspector? Consulting Inspector. Rotting flesh and saltpeter, Hildibrand Mandeville and Nashu Makaraka, I presume. Two rank amateurs playing at a profession of which they know not. Call me when you finish with these wastrels. You see, I do not want nor need your help. Briardine is more than capable of overseeing the transfer. Now get out, all of you. Where have you been, Maria? And where's my vase? There was this strange flying thing and the vase, I dropped it in the water. I was so... That vase once belonged to the royal house of Thorn. Do you have any idea how much it was worth? You will go back outside right now and search for my vase, and you are not to return until you find it. Do I make myself clear? My lady, pray allow me to go in the girl's stead. It is not safe, for she herself spoke of a ferocious wild beast. With my unmatched investigative skills, I shall swiftly locate and recover the missing vase, thereby earning your respect, at which point you will gladly grant me permission to investigate the thieving duelist. Verily, it is a plan fiendishly clever in its intricacies. Not when spoken aloud. Miss Maria, would you be so kind to tell me exactly what happened? That's a slappable face. I picked the vase in Uldar like Mother said, and I was on my way home. I was crossing the bridge and then the flying thing came. I got scared, so I ran. When I stopped, it was gone, but so was the vase. I think I dropped it in Nofika's wells. I wanted to go and look, but there are scary looking things down there. I'm scared to go alone. You're no longer alone, Miss Maria. We shall go together and look for the vase, all 5 of us. We use explosives to find it. All 4 of you. I'm going after Inspector Briardine. If the duelist strikes, I mean to be there. But Miss Ellie, how can you ignore the plight of a young girl for the sake of a story? Because that's my job, you imbecile. Well, we shall not be derelict in our duty to justice. Come, Nashu, we must away. I don't even know what the bloody face looks like. Maria, dear, listen. If it gets dangerous or you feel afraid, you run to this adventurer for help. Understand? He actually knows what he's doing. Look at that. A pox upon that thieving demon bird. He shall rue the day he crossed paths with me. A vase? I know not of what you... curses infernal refuse underfoot. Every point is a dagger. There's something in the water, the man's feet. Vase? Well, anything that falls in the water is like to be swept downstream fairly quickly. Does it have anything to do with that queer winged beast I saw earlier? No? Never mind then. It's got something to do with it. That girl that run by earlier? Hi, I've seen her. Had something in her hands but dropped it while crossing the bridge. Didn't get a good look, but reckon it didn't matter any road. Whatever it was, it's long gone now. Hello, Gilgamesh. Why, spy, the treasured vase of Lady drilled over? Oh dear. Does this belong to you, child? Forgive me, I was so engrossed in my search that I did not notice. Your search for what, pray tell? The demon bird that absconded with my weapon. I set it down for but a moment, only to see it in the talons of that accursed creature. I gave chase, following it to these waters, and in my haste, I must have stepped upon your vase. Don't fret, Maria. I know it looks bad, but I'm sure Inspector Hildibrand will think of something. Oh, but I already have, my faithful assistant. Hearken to me now, for as the rising sun does dispel the dark, so shall my solution resolve our dilemma. First, we must gather as many fragments of the vase as we can find. I'm gonna glue it together, isn't he? Come to present your findings, have you? Splendid, just have a look. Well done, my friend. This should be more than sufficient for our needs. He has performed miracles with far less after all. Oh, are we going to meet Mandeville? Yes. Time to meet Mandeville. Ah, Mandeville Sr. There is one person in all Eorzea capable of reconstructing this vase. A man whose skill with the hammer has brought rival goldsmiths low. So breathtaking are his works, so fearsome is his competitive spirit. This man is no mere goldsmith. You speak of him as one of a great warrior. Once, a notorious gang of thieves perpetrated a series of robberies in Uldar, targeting establishments with sold luxury goods. One such shop was owned by the humble lapidary of whom I speak. His was the last shop the thief struck. For the following morning, they were found beaten, bound, and gagged in the Golden Court. The brass plates never learned who was responsible. The only information they had was the testimony of a thief who kept muttering the words, "The hammer, the hammer." He sounds dangerous. Aye, that he does. And I do so enjoy the companies of dangerous men. Where are my manners? I have yet to properly introduce where are my manners? I have yet to properly introduce myself. I am Gilgamesh, and that is my companion, the Kellogg's Cornflakes chicken. Enkidu. Well, not really. It has been many moons since I last saw her, so to ease the burden of loneliness, I tamed the rooster and painted it green. Literally painted the rooster green. In any case, you mean to search for this goldsmith, yes? If so, it will be my pleasure to help. The pleasure is all mine, Gilligan. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Enquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, bid you welcome. If it's that hard for you to remember, I give you leave to call me Gil. Excellent suggestion, Greg. Playful monikers are effective means of building camaraderie. Call me Hildy. Now then, from what I know of the goldsmith's propensity to procure his materials himself, I have deduced that he's most likely to be found in the vicinity of Blue Fog in northern Thanalan. It is where we shall begin our search. Dublin, the Basilisk, and this Ahriman, always slain with a hammer. As was the beast over yonder, unless I'm mistaken. That chimera must be his latest prize, which means he must still be about. Mayhap he is watching us this very moment, attempting to ascertain our intentions. He was ever a cautious man when he went on the hunt. Alas, it has come to this. Though every fiber of my being cries out in rebellion, I must break my oath and do the unspeakable. What must you do that is so terrible? I must dance. I'm a man, the Mandeville man, doing on the Mandeville can. From the bigs of course, this is Danalan, man, the Mandeville man. I cannot avert my eyes. That is the dance of House Mandeville, passed down from father to son. To perform within sight of our quarry, he would not be able to resist revealing himself. Alas, I neglected to properly stretch my legs beforehand. My good man, I see no other solution. You must dance in my stead. Though it be a gross, nay, unconscionable violation of the family's traditions, I must bequeath you the Mandeville. time has come for you to do what only a Mandeville can. We are siblings now, my constant comrade, for I have shared with you the secrets of House Mandeville. Now you must use that knowledge. Go to the fallen chimera and dance like only a Mandeville can. Summon the goldsmith. Oh, this is gonna be spectacular. Must dance off. Fancy yourself a Mandeville man? You will do what only a Mandeville can. Then lift your legs and put up your hands. Be a Mandeville man! He comes. He comes. Oh, ho. You have not to fear. You have not to fear from me. Not at all. The only accounts I came to settle were with the chimera. You were not drawn here by some coincidence, were you? No, you came in search of me, Godbert. Why else would you gyrate your hips in such a gentlemanly fashion, if not that? And more importantly, how in the hell did you learn the Mandeville? If I did not teach you, then who? By the grace of Thal, what sorcery is this? He yet lives? Hildibrand, your dad just full named you. You're screwed. German suplex. What the hell, man? 10 years, Hildibrand. 10 years since you left home, and 5 since I've learned of your trip to Dalamud. How long were you planning to allow your mother and father to suffer under the illusion that their beloved son was dead? Son, you are Hildy's father. Lord but the goldsmith, the Mandeville man, smithing as only a Mandeville can. Oil him up and gave him a tan, fit for a Mandeville man. Please, father, cease your undulations at once. There are more pressing matters at hand. This antique vase must be made whole once more, for the sake of Miss Maria. Dude, it's just half naked. Oh, do not worry, little one. I deal with worst cases before my morning bowel movements. That was way too much information. Hold your applause until the end. Byragot, guide my hammer! Look how it sparkles in the twilight, how it radiates elegance. Would you all not agree that it is a work of art? You've completely destroyed a priceless antique's historical value. Nonsense, I have taken a dull, unremarkable vase and transformed it into something far superior. I hope you're paying attention, Hildy. How long has it been since you last held a hammer? Father, that is not my path. I am an agent of inquiry, an inspector. It is my duty to help those in need. Miss Maria is one such person. The others, too. Innocent people whose weapons were callously ripped from their hands by a thieving duelist. I thought you had put away childish dreams. No matter, you will understand in due time. No, I will not. I'm an inspector, Father. I can be not else. Miss Godbert, sir? I don't think my mother's gonna like what you did. She probably won't let Mr. Hildibrand help with the investigation. We cannot say for certain, can we? Maybe she will take a liking to this reimagining. Shit-eating grin. That's beloved. Where has this quest line been all my life? You spoke of a thieving duelist, did you not? It so happens I am something of a duelist myself. Were we to cross paths with this fellow, I will welcome the opportunity to pit my skills against his. Enkidu as well, I should think. I see you possess a strong sense of justice. Full glad am I to have met you, Greg. Now let us return to Vesper Bay and see how our vase is received. Vesper Bay, you say? What a coincidence! I shall be traveling there on business once I have finished gathering materials. Oh, I think I might have seen the demon bird which took my weapon. Go on without me. I shall soon follow. I shall follow anon, that's what it said. Fucking Godbird, man. Reminds me of my dad. He also used to fly from a distance and 3-point land in the ground. I hope she likes it. Mother, I brought you the vase. By the gods, have you no shame? How dare you make my daughter complicit in chicanery? I don't know where you found this gaudy trash, but it bears no resemblance whatsoever to the vase I purchased. Now see here, Lady Dilda. Not only did you send Maria to fetch your priceless vase alone, placing her in considerable danger should bandits or wild beasts attack, which they did, but... gaudy trash. Lord Mandeville, sir, I didn't realize you had arrived. Oh my god, he's in hot pants. Though I know it is nothing compared to the lavish accommodations an esteemed gentleman such as yourself must enjoy. Oh no, that's real, sorry. Though I know it's nothing compared to the lavish accommodations an esteemed gentleman such as yourself must enjoy. I pray my humble abode meets with your satisfaction. Oh, it does, my lady, it does indeed. especially that exquisite vase over yonder. Although I gather from your previous comments that you do not like my reconstruction. Your reconstruction? Oh, I don't like it. I love it. I would go so far as to call it the new centerpiece of my Thorn Dynasty collection. Oh, what a relief. I would have been most distressed had you said otherwise. We Mandevilles do so take pride in our work and ever strive for professional perfection. Oh, but why am I repeating what my son Hildibrand doubtless told you when he offered to investigate the duelist threats? Enough expository banter, I say. I cannot recall if your son used those precise words, but I do remember thinking that his help would be most welcome. You will be helping us, Inspector Hildibrand, will you not? Wait a minute. Your father is Lord Godbert Manderville, the man who took Yolanda Quiver's seat on the Syndicate? It appears that there have been great many developments over the past 10 years, which I was completely unaware. In any case, we must redirect our energies towards the investigation of the thieving duelist. Our first order of business will to review all facts consenting Inspector Briardine. Where is consenting Inspector Briardine? Why are you still here? Allow me to elucidate. Lady Drill has asked that we assist with the investigation. Now kindly share with us all your information. Fine. Our plans have advanced to the stage that even you couldn't ruin them anyway. I commissioned several reproductions of the Treaty Blade through a merchant named Jajompa, who traffics in counterfeit antiques. These blades have been delivered to the Observatorium, where they are being distributed amongst Lady Drilda's sellswords. Once I give the order, they will transport them via alternate routes to Vesper Bay. Oh, I think I get it. You're hiring the real transporter with a bunch of decoys, right? They're all decoys. The moment the thief strikes, all our forces will converge on his location, including those disguised as small folk along each route. The real Treaty Blade will remain in the original owner's vault until the thief has been apprehended. Everything has been accounted for. You are superfluous. Much physique. Mayhap we could use more small folk to watch the roads in and out of the observatorium, assuming you have the capacity to conduct yourself in an unassuming fashion. Fear not, my fellow inspector, for I am a master of disguise. Have you any information regarding the duelist himself, a description? You never thought to ask Humphrey, did you? The thief is said to be a towering brute dressed in red who wields a halberd. A man so garishly dressed will be easy to find in snowy Kansas. Then I suppose we'll need your help after all, do we? Come or don't, I couldn't care less. Be seeing you. Is Nash a narcoleptic? Pray forgive my lateness. It's a garish, towering red man with a halberd. Greg, my good man, what a pleasure to see you again. We just received new information regarding the weapon thief. A victim described as a halberd-wielding brute dressed in a ridiculous outfit. A ridiculous outfit. Oh, now I am intrigued. What reasons would a warrior have for wearing impractical clothing? What reason indeed? It is enough to make a gentleman laugh. Oh no, I thought it was an issue because he moved. What reasons indeed? It is enough to make a gentleman laugh. Moron. Inspector Hildibrand would have you accompany him to Curthus. Allow me to summarize our current plan of actions. Our destination is the observatorium, and our mission is to possess goodly small folk, in accordance with Inspector Briardean's instructions. Naturally, should the situation demand improvisation, we are to disregard those instructions. Any questions? No? Then let us sally forth at once. Time to head to Curthus. Hail to thee, fellow servant of justice. I take it you are one of the many tasked with the transporting of a counterfeit treaty blade. Clearly you've mistaken me for someone else, sir. At ease, Sergeant. They're with us, more small folk. Keep an eye on them, or else. But sir, bugger me. Don't you bloody move until I get back. I say, is this land always so inhospitable? The biting winds, the endless snows. Mayhap keeping active will help me to stay warm. Oh, and should I chance to find the thieving duelist, I will of course summon you, after administering the requisite beating, haha. I love that it's such a matter of like coincidences. Good, you're still, Wasn't there someone else with you a moment ago? Oh, you speak of Greg. He ventured outside the gates a mere moments before your arrival, full eager to catch the thief, as are we. Come, Nashu. We too must answer the call of duty. You look like you might actually be useful. Why don't you have a word with my man near these gates? We're undermanned over there. You see that just now? No? I don't think me eyes were playing tricks on me, but there's only one way to be sure. You wait here. My throat is hurting. Inspector, over here, look. What is it, Nashu? Pray tell me what you see. Aha! I see you, demon bird. You will not escape me this time. Why, hello there, my friends. It's Artemis. Oh, it's just Greg. For a moment, I thought you might have spotted our thief. Come, Nashu, we have lingered here over long. We must egress post haste. Let's talk to Hildibrand. There's not out of the ordinary here either. No luck, We have scoured every elm of this area to no avail. I can only conclude that, having learned that his opponent was to be the legendary Inspector Hildibrand, the duelist renounced his criminal ways and retreated into hiding. Or perhaps he's waiting patiently outside the walls for more wagons to leave. That being said, should you decide to venture into the wilderness, you had best arm yourself with more than your wits. I appreciate your concern, Miss Ellie, but a gentleman should abstain from violence unless absolutely necessary. I have fought for you, Inspector. I even found a weapon to use. By the 12! Is that the same spear which propelled me to the Red Moon? Wherever did you find it? It was buried in the snow. Well, one cannot ignore the will of destiny. Return it to me, Nashu. I will still endeavor to avoid fisticuffs. I will be duly armed should worst comes to worst. Now then, we begin our search for the duelists to the east of the observatorium. And I love that nobody sees Gilgamesh. I love it. I love it so much. It is the best part of this, that no one actually sees Gilgamesh. Come now, how hard can it be to find a large man dressed in red in Kurthus? I mean, I'm large, I'm dressed in red, but I got an alibi. I mean, I do love the fact that no one sees, no one even pays attention to Gilgamesh. Take your post, my good man, and entrust your safety to me. Inspector Hildibrand is ready for battle. Oh, it's cold out here. Oh. Wherefore art thou, my nefarious nemesis? Was not the selfsame creature but one of many. Nevertheless, I know that my weapon is close by. You sense it too, don't you? The Kellogg's chicken is never wrong. And now Gilgamesh doesn't see the spear. This is just... I love this. I love this so much. Greg, I've been meaning to ask, why do you cover this weapon so? If you beheld it, you would understand. In some ways it bore resemblance to a spear, but in other respects it was quite different. It was crowned with a magnificent axe blade, to which was welded a musket barrel. It was one of the first weapons I added to my collection after arriving in these lands. Ah, how I yearn to reclaim it, the strongest of spears. That weapon of yours bears a striking resemblance to the strongest of spears. I claimed this weapon 5 years ago. Surely you can't be serious. Now you call me... Oh God, you're going with Shirley. No matter. Give it to me. Give it to me. This spear and I have traveled together to the very heavens. I will not relinquish it again. This spear and I have bested many a man together. I will not relinquish it again. Then we are at an impasse. It's so good. I can't believe I'm saying this, but well done, Inspector. Thanks to you, we caught the weapon thief in the act. Miss Ellie, you are grossly misreading our dispute. Grant is a good, honest man who I'm certain has never stolen a weapon in his life. Indeed, I have not. Every weapon I have claimed was by rights mine. Each was a trophy for besting my opponent in single combat. I believe that constitutes a confession. Seize him. A confession to what? I have done naught wrong. Bah! You are all beyond reason. Ah, yes, my plan to secure Grant's confession was utterly flawless, and his capture with the coup de grace. Coup de grace, really. Well, my plan is thus far flawless. Griffin Crossing is still impassable. I know who you are, even if that imbecile doesn't. So let's not mince words. Only you have the skill to face a duelist in battle. Even so, your strength alone will likely not suffice. I suggest you muster what allies you can. No, I'm gonna go at it myself. Asher, Miss Ellie. Oh, my good man, it's a relief to hear your footfalls. As you have doubtlessly deduced, I was unable to prevent Greg from escaping through the doors. I must leave the rest to you. Doo-dum. That's pretty cool. That is really cool. Is that a trial? Yes, it was I behind these doors the whole time. You took so long to arrive, I was getting worried you might have gotten lost. Long did I wonder what your role in this play was. A silent guardian, content to watch events unfold with minimal interaction. At the last, I understand. We were fated to duel, you and I. Best be, you may have the spear. Fail and your weapons are forfeit. Fair terms, do you not think? I will even extend them to your allies. I grant you leave to summon others. After all, I will avail you no advantage. Oh, Gilgamesh! It is embiggening time! The look on my face, like, what the fuck is going on here? I mean, I'm coming at this as a level 90. Battle on the big bridge, now accessible. Let's do it. Oh, hell yeah, that music.
Oh, fine. I admit it. Fighting all in is just too much for me. Not? Ha! I lied! Have at me! Why, I've been hurt! This is far from the strongest of spears. I feel so good in spaces. I, just remembered something.
He runs away. That's fun. That's a whole lot of Enkidu's.
I must say, I quite enjoy these puzzles. I won't come down so easily. Well then. That's enough of a beating for now.
That's great. That is just great. That is so much fun. Alone yet still armed. In any case, he seems satisfied with the halberd. We will proceed with the delivery. This is more magnificent than I imagined. It will make a fine addition to my collection. And with that, our business is concluded. Cheers. I generally mean that in your case, by the way. All's well that ends well, right, Inspector? It's a shame that Greg turned out to be the thief. There you are, Inspector Briardine. Why did you not wait for me at the docks? Why are you all staring at me so? I want to remind that where is my treaty blade? But didn't we just give you the treaty blade? Musk. You guys have the client to your treaty blade for yourself. Take advantage of an existing situation to distract us from the real crime. Brilliant. The man in red never spoke of the treaty blade. Only the halberd. Moreover, he always issued his challenge in person. Your gods, isn't it obvious? Was it like your funny little brains? It must be so boring. Oh my god, it's the direct Sherlock quote. If Hildibrand did not send the challenge, then who did? I believe this is addressed to me, condescending Inspector Bryardine. Piss off. 400 years have I slept, 1,000 faces do I wear. What is yours will be mine. I shall come to claim the Lapis Maiden's virtue. A many-faced phantom thief. Interesting. The design and the wording are the same as before. The thief who stole the Treaty Blade sent this. Farewell, I and I alone, Hildibrand, Agent of Enquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, once more accept your challenge. Want a challenge, huh? Stand and face me, you buffoon! I love it. Oh, I love it so much. Oh, it ends with a child's laughter. How can you not love it? How dare you all laugh at a time like this? After allowing my precious treaty blade to be stolen. And you, Maria. Well, I suppose it is a little funny, isn't it? The two of them dashing to and fro, a pair of gentlemen mummers. You know, it's been far too long since I've seen the show. We should head into the city later, just you and me. Oh, shit, Celia. Not bad, Hildy. Not bad at all. You're indeed a mandeville man. I love that he's in hot pants. Mark my face, I've found some of many faces, for it is the face of the... I love so much. Oh, that is so good. Holy shit, that's so good. Next time on Hildibrand. A fiend there claims a fair maiden's virtue. All seeds of jealousy quicken with an inspector's soul. Can true love bloom on this battlefield? Will this Mandeville man find his Mandeville wife? Hildibrand will return in a case of indecency. And we shall be there. I'm going to do this I think maybe every Friday, every other Friday I'm going to be doing this. Just Hildibrand quests. Hey, what's with the goggles those men were wearing? They look special. I'm going to take a screenshot of this. Maybe if I ask nicely, they'll give me a pair. I guess we'll find out next time. Oh, gotta love Hildy. I'm just gonna start the... You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna start the quest just to have it in my... there you are. I've been doing some investigation of my own since we last parted. I believe I found our Lapis Maiden. The girl's name is Arabella, a daughter of one Master Guguremu, a prominent member of the East Aldenar Trading Company. Her eyes and hair are a most exceptional shade of blue. Her beauty is the talk of the Sultanate. A purported beauty, I should say. You see, none have actually seen the girl in the flesh. Apparently her father is the overprotective sort. Some say that the maiden has never set foot outside the family's well-guarded estate. But all this is about to change. Rumor has it the girl is to be wed. And not just to anyone, mind you, but to the heir to the Brugere Consortium. The formal announcement is said to be made at a commemorative feast to be jointly hosted by the two family businesses. The venue is Costa del Sol, where preparations are going as we speak. Word on the street is the bride-to-be will be making a rare public appearance. It is here that the thief intends to strike. I couldn't be more certain of it. Piqued your interest, have I? My sources tell me that the bride's father is already in Costa del Sol, overseeing the preparations. This is one scoop I'm not gonna miss, and you're welcome to come along. I'm gonna leave it here for tonight. My throat is starting to hurt a bit, and I likely cannot handle another full quest of voices. But I'm gonna be doing this more frequently. I do, I love Final Fantasy XIV. I love playing it, and oh god, the Hildibrand was such a delight. So good.